I can relate. Yeah, it's like that today. You will no longer be, okay, that guilty pleasure, okay? You will no longer be, okay, the one that these people think, right? hmm They can play with. You see, I think when you're like a big woman, a big, beautiful woman, it doesn't matter who thinks you're not. As long as you think you are, then you are a big, beautiful woman, right? And there's this thought process that a lot of y'all have dealt with probably for a long time, because I've been there too. That's another thing to heal. It's like people's shadow side. They be coming to you with their shadow, and then I don't understand what they don't understand. See, this is why I'm saying you're a very deep person. So, under the guise of many other things, right? You big, beautiful women who have been loving on and nurturing and caring and giving to, and there's like this thing here that you just gonna take what you gonna get. Yeah. You've been dealt with some people that maybe because you are a bigger woman, they feel like they can treat you and make you feel a type of way. And only a big woman would understand big woman problems, you see. So a lot of you recently have been coming to grips with motherfuckers been using you for all this big beautifulness that you have. It's okay. There's really not much for you to heal on this energy. It's just meant for you to see something clearly. I don't give a fuck if you are big. You're beautiful. You are, like I said, the guilty pleasure. The guilty pleasure. You be the one that men love, but want to keep on the shh, because you're completely not like the people that they be showing people they be liking. So it's giving the energy of you have been dealing with people that have been putting you, trying to hide you, trying to keep you a secret. Some of you guys, literally, people be turning off and on the switches. Like, they be loving on you in private, but then act like they would never be around you in public. To the big, beautiful women out here who have had to put up with a lot from these unhealed individuals. Let me tell you something. You're going to get that guy that's going to love every inch of you, who is not going to make you feel like they're ashamed of you. They're not going to make you feel like they care what other people think about you. They're not going to want to keep you as a guilty pleasure or some type of weird ass fetish. Yeah, big beautiful women out here, let me tell you something. The ones of you who have been done a huge disservice. I swear, it's given this energy. You know who you are now. You've healed so much. And you're looking back over the men that you've dealt with in your past. And the one thing you can say for certain is, for all of these men, you was good for one thing or another, right? But you're always wondering why you had so much more to give. These motherfuckers never saw all of the big, beautiful things about you. You're big for a reason. You hold a lot. You see? But yeah, I know. It's easy to get mad at people in that energy. Because somebody, I don't know if that's what someone didn't want you to realize. Maybe that's what you're coming to terms with. Is that because you might be big, people think they can just give you just that and that's all you can get? Or you won't get better or some shit like that? Man. There's a study that has been done. You know, every single time I was pregnant with one of my children, I was hit on more than when I wasn't. There's a study that men are drawn to bigger women. There's a study. There is a study. So, I don't know who knew that. You might have known that if you've gone through that too. Shit, you know how many numbers I done got? Oh my god. Shit, that's crazy. When you are going through that, it's just something about your aura. It just exudes something, and men are just like, wow. You know? It's weird. I don't know. But I think all the moms understand that. They've been there before. They're like, no, clearly I'm like 8 months pregnant. Like, I just don't want that. They don't be caring. They're like, man, you're beautiful. Like, oh, damn, I'm swollen and I'm huge. There is truth in that fact. So for you women out here that are overcoming and healing through certain traumas, and this probably represented in you growing up, right? And you having some form of a toxic male around you that made you feel like because you were bigger. See, you were bullied about your weight long before these motherfuckers tried to make you feel like you didn't deserve shit because of it. You were already growing up being bullied because of your size. It's something you couldn't control. Just the same reason why you're probably, like I said, beautiful. And motherfuckers hate you because you're big and beautiful. Like, that's your fault. See what I'm saying? I'm calling you a big, beautiful woman for a reason. But you had to hear through some things that motherfuckers done said. Probably, like I said, some toxic ass men that was able to be around you as a child. I don't know. This is, you see why we doing so much in? So we can't have this shit around ours. Okay, it's imperative we see what we need to see as moms. But anyways, yeah, someone may have told you that you wasn't pretty or you wasn't beautiful or, you know, men don't love fat girls or, you know, something like that. I've heard that many times. And that shit scars you very early. That gives you self-worth issues. That gives you a whole lot. It's like, damn, I didn't ask to be big. It's that. Huh? Go ahead. So yeah, just know that as I'm sweeping the floor. And this, okay. In this energy, what can you do to be great? You know, I be sitting here doing dishes. And I just be looking up at my sign. Be still and know that I am God. Every fucking day this water be running. Yeah, I'm trying, God. I'm trying to be still. But I gotta wash these dishes. So I can't. Alright, you wanna go find you something to wear? So when she's done, you can get in here? Thank you. See? It's a very peaceful house. I asked, they go. See? Do you want to go find something? Okay, mommy. Okay, thanks. Say I love it. But anyways, so yeah, don't worry, ladies. You gonna get you that guy. There's a lot of men out here that are very open about what they like. You know, they're not afraid. They're gonna approach you and be like, yo, big mama. Shit. What's up with it? You know? I know, I've been there too. So, I'm like, what do you mean, me? Yeah, you fucking what, me? So it's a different type of thing. You have been dealing with motherfuckers that make you feel like you should be ashamed of yourself your whole life. Like, you weren't chosen because somebody else physically looks better than you. And that's the shit that be making me sick about this dumb shit. It's like, I'm good enough for that, but I'm not good enough for this. Yeah, big women, we're not going to continue to play with these type of motherfuckers. They don't get to continue to access the wholeness of us and not be able to give us the fullness of them. So, I don't know. Some of you guys, maybe you're getting over that. Maybe you did have trauma surrounding that. That means that was a little bit of last touches of loving yourself that you needed to do. I just went from something going on now to the little girl in you that was bullied because of how you looked. So this is something that has been in your life for a long time. And maybe you know, you think about it, but you don't want to think about it because you don't want it to be the truth. But the truth is the truth. And if it's what you resonate with, then it's your truth. And that can be healed. I am beautiful. Shit. I am lovable. You didn't love me, but don't mean somebody else can. Like, you gotta tell yourself these things, and you can never be ashamed of who you are. And you're not out here trying to fucking lose weight to get a fucking man. Like, we ain't doing that. That's crazy as fuck. Some of us, we just get to a point where we can't lose no more weight. It's not meant for our bodies to be that small. I'm not a bitch that's gonna have surgery to remove from my body what I can't remove myself. I'm not doing that. So if I lose enough weight and I get to a point that my body says, bitch, you are not small. Hello. You are a big, beautiful woman. That's enough. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna know my body. There's these other people out here that be wanting to cut themselves up and switch around and take off of this and put over here and make themselves look like this and be perfect. Fuck all that shit. I'm motherfuckers gonna see you that sees you and think you perfect. It's just the way you are. Roll over here, fucking fat thigh over here, fucking varicose vein over there. Fuck that shit. You know? There's something with having children and childbirth and having everybody in a fucking room seeing every part of your body that allows you to fucking know some shit that you didn't know before. Okay? There's a freedom that comes with being a big woman in that energy, in that space. You might be the woman that, you know, covered yourselves up when you were with people. And, you know, like, that's not how you should be. You should feel free. Your body is your body. You are beautiful. So those people that you felt like you had to hide yourself and cover up from, those most intimate moments, I mean, those wasn't your people. They didn't make you feel free to be beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So everything is healing in this energy. And like I said before, I've been big my whole life. I have been much bigger than I am. I told y'all my biggest weight was 425 pounds. That was at 16 years old. I ain't never had no surgery, besides 3 C-sections for my 3 children. I am probably at a good 260 right now, and I'll take that. Because anything less, a bitch would look sick. I know my body. How you go from 400 to fucking 120 and say you healthy? That ain't healthy enough for me. I'm a big bitty. But I'm healthy now. There's a difference. So, and even then, I ain't never had no health problems. No diabetes, no high cholesterol, no fucking this, sodium, none of that shit. Every time I went to the doctor's blood pressure on point. I'm like, damn, even during pregnancy, I'm losing weight. Bitches is getting and blowing up. Bitches losing weight. I'm like, okay, well, if you're already overweight when you get pregnant, right? You can stand to lose a few pounds. So everything's crazy. Everything did the opposite for me. I got like optimal health back like 3 weeks after having these babies. C-section and all. I'm like, damn, man. Shit. Yeah. Now you get different type of frames and structures every time you have another child. Your body changes. So shit. I mean, nah. Bitch looking a different type of way than I was looking before. So yeah, I mean, change is happening all the time for the big, beautiful woman. Love your body. Okay? Love your body. Because I know people try to make you feel small and less than, and not the first option, and you know, being who you are, that motherfuckers have these weird ass thoughts. Well, if I'm with her, they're gonna be like, what do you see in her? You know, she's big. I know she's big. People are going to talk to me about her being big. And, yeah, you don't need to stop thinking like that. Get you on a motherfucker that everybody around them knows they like big bitches. Not dibble and dabble in and, you know, behind the scenes, the big girl is the fetish. Like, no, you don't need that. You need to be flossed and put in front of the scenes and on somebody's arm that says, I love all of this woman right here. That's it. See? So, keep coming. Because there's all types of men out here. I'm trying to tell you. The world is a very big place. Everybody has different tastes. One man's trash is another's what? Okay? Not that he was ever trash, but people try to play with you like he was. So it's like, okay. Well, one thing with trash is we know some trash can be recyclable. Mm-hmm. And when motherfuckers throw in the trash, someone else might be like, you know what, all you need is a little, you know, baby girl, you know, let me just help you. Let me show you something. See what I'm saying? A motherfucker that care about you is going to put into you. You're going to put into you. That's what I said, put into you. Mm-hmm. He's not going to try to take from you. He's not going to make you feel less than. She's not gonna make you feel like you only deserve this much because you look like this. Nobody else is gonna do to you what I'm doing. You're lucky that you got. Fuck up out of here. Well, I'll be lucky and single alone. But if a bitch can do bad on by herself, imagine how good you can do with the right motherfucker next to you. So that's what I'm gonna say on that note. So for the big beautiful women out here, don't worry about it. You loved. Okay, you loved. And somebody's gonna love all over you. Okay. All right. Bye.